All right, welcome to Falcon Blues TV, and as you can tell, it's just me. So, unlucky. Hope you're all doing all right for a Friday. And just to go over the last few days' news, I suppose, Anthony Elanga has decided he's not going to join Everton and has moved to the subs bench at Nottingham Forest, and apparently a £15 million move. So, again, we're skint, so I don't know where the 15 million was coming from. And from what he was saying is he didn't really fit or suit Dyche's tactics, according to him. Just sounds to me like he's just a massive shithouse and doesn't want to know and doesn't want to put in the hard yards. So welcome to Nottingham Forest, Anthony Elanga. Really not going to lose any sleep over that one, to be fair. Kelechi Iheanacho has been linked with a move from Leicester to us for 10 million. Again, we're skint. I don't know where the money's coming from, unless something magical happens and we end up selling somebody, or Bill's magical tree and the Fortress Sport money comes in, he finds the Arteta money down the back of a couch. Because at the moment, I don't think we're going to be signing anyone for any kind of fees. The one that we are looking at is Danjuma, as Paul already mentioned in yesterday's video. Whether that's happening or not is another thing. I don't know. It's 3.5 million, which doesn't include obligation to buy, which if that's the case, then great. I was chatting with someone on the comments yesterday about saying, well, we haven't really gazumped Milan for it, which is fine. And he's not ditched Milan for us. Milan are just refusing to pay that 3.5 million to actually get him, which, again, their loss, our gain. You know, if we end up getting him and he comes in and he makes a difference to the side, which he will. He's quick, he scores goals, he's at the rough shit end of the stick at Spurs where he wasn't playing, he wasn't getting game time and stuff like that. Maybe if he was playing more, he might have done. But he's in a side that's where he's got Kane and Son ahead of him scoring goals for fun. So I think it's last chance saloon for the lads. Anyway, I think no one else is going for him. So let's get him. We wanted him in January. Lampard was sacked in the middle of negotiations and stuff like that. So it's just one of those things that we just had to get on with and just hope that what we were trying to do in the January window will benefit us come August. So let us know what you think in the comments about that. I know you've touched on it yesterday in Paul's videos, but who else do we think we need to bring in? And for me, I think another striker, if we're going to go for Danjuma, Iheanacho, I think Dembele as well as a free transfer. It's a no-brainer. Someone said on Twitter as well, it's like, would you go for Iheanacho or Dembele? Why not do both? And someone said, because clubs don't normally have 4 strikers. We've barely got 1. So for me, to bring in the 2 of them, if we can, wages might be a stumbling block for Dembele, but Iheanacho, proven striker in the Premier League. He was behind a hell of a lot of players at Man City. Leicester, he was still not getting ahead of Vardy, which speaks a bit of volumes, really. But it's also like, well, is he being played the right way? But he come up with assists, he come up with goals when it was needed. And we need that experience. We need to hit the ground running with players who are ready for the Premier League, and he is. Dembele is probably a different thing, but scored goals when he was in Celtic, scored goals when he was in France. So there's no reason why we shouldn't get it. It's a gamble, but it's a free gamble. And for me, I think I'll take as many bodies in this squad as we can, because with that threadbare, we need to do what we need to do. And lastly, the second kit came out today, the away kit, in a salmon pink throwback to 92-94. I love it. I think it's great. I don't like the big stupid sponsor on the front, and probably not going to like the spunk one, whatever you want to call it, that's going to go on the arm as well. So get that before that sponsor goes on, because otherwise you're just going to look daft. Hopefully there'll be announcements of the third kit, and it's going to be something along the lines of this. Or if we're going back to that 92-94 era, it's the white kit with the thick navy blue lines. Something like that would be absolutely spot on. With the navy shorts, white socks or navy socks, bang. I'll love that. That'll look like the Ecru kit that we had, similar. Oh, hoop socks, please, Hummel. I'll be boss. But yeah, I'll leave it at that, because there's not much else to talk about. Let us know what you're thinking in the comments. Who do you think we should be signing? What other areas should be strengthening in? If you're going to Wigan tomorrow, hopefully me and Paul are going to be there. So if you see us, come and give us a shout, come and say hello. And we'll even get you to subscribe to the channel on the spot. Maybe not a membership, but we'll get you to subscribe if you've got YouTube. And if you have got YouTube and you're watching and you're not a subscriber, just subscribe to the channel. It's free, so why wouldn't you? Plus, we're getting loads more guests. You know, Paul, like Kevin Campbell on earlier in the week. We're always looking at new and other people who we want to talk to us, who actually want to put up with us. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for everyone who subscribes, everyone who watches. Up the fucking toffee is Colin Chong, and I'll see you in a bit.